Today's guests are Molly Stern, makeup artist, and Lucie Doughty, celebrity colorist for Paul Mitchell. Even though you have like all these crazy people working on one person, sometimes there's malfunctions. Like I remember, I think it was 2 years ago, a lot of celebrities, like A-lister stars, I'm not going to name who, the white powder.
Yeah, that like HD powder really like took people down the road, yeah. Whenever it's, the problem is always too much, yeah. It's just, to me, that's the faux pas. Like,
it's always too much, not too little,
I never think someone doesn't have enough on, never. I always, my other is like, God, why is she wearing so much makeup?
Not always have time to do the best job, and sometimes you have 15 minutes to get somebody ready for an event.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's not just it's not just you doing makeup or you doing hair. It's like you're doing makeup, someone's doing hair, someone's trying to get them dressed. And if it's an hour to get ready, like you've got to share that with 3 or 4 people. It cuts your time down considerably.
It's not possible to look like the women that I work on a regular basis, unless you have a hair and makeup team and stylist team and a back pocket airbrusher. It's not possible. Smokes and mirrors, baby. That's why that's where that expression comes from. Like, that is what I do, smokes and mirrors.
So Lucie, if a client comes in and she has platinum hair and she wants to go jet black, what do you tell her?
So I was trying to find out, you know, what's brought on this spur of doing something different. You know, obviously with a celebrity, is it like a movie role or something like that? But
with breakups,
breakups with boyfriends.
I knew it, breakups,
and I think just sometimes people like, you know, have had life-altering things happen to them and they just want to change. And
how does that affect the process?
It helps me just understand if they're looking for something drastic to happen or if they really want to have black hair. So if they're looking for something drastic, it might not be just with a color, it could be a drastic haircut. You know, because if I'm thinking, oh, you know, they're platinum, they look amazing platinum, but they're not going to look as good black, you know, then I have to think about, you know, well, how can I give them that drastic change so that they feel like they've had that big change, but without giving something that they're not going to look as good with. So I always recommend a wig, and I get them to try wigs on in the color of their choice with no makeup on. Because that is exactly how they'll look and how they'll wake up.
That is such a good idea.
Wigs
I want to go to a wig store and I want to try on every color.
Yeah.
And I want to take a picture with every color.
But I think the key is to do it without makeup, unless you are someone that wears a lot of makeup on a daily basis. And it's kind of like you look your worst.
I mean, I think I look my worst without makeup, so I want to.
But if you put a color on and you're like, wow, actually it looks okay on me, you know with a little makeup it's going to look better. So I think it's a good option.
And what about for you? Like, for example, let's say a celebrity client wants to rock like a purple lip, and it's probably not trendy or anything, or maybe it is trendy, but you know it's not going to look good on her. How do you compromise?
I'm sort of like somehow at my baby youth swallowed a truth serum, and I'm like very hard for me. I'd be like, you can't wear that. Like, you can't wear that. That is not gonna look good on you. You know, I'm pretty straightforward about it. But like, somebody wants to wear a dark purple lipstick that's not, maybe doesn't suit them, I would compensate with a warmer blush, you know, a less dramatic eye. Like, let them have. The thing is, like, you're supposed to have fun. With makeup is a tool to have fun with. But I encourage people to play with whatever, you know, when it comes to makeup. Just make sure your cheeks look rosy and pretty.
All about the cheeks.
You're all about the cheeks.
I'm telling you, that's my big thing.
So that's your thing.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I love concealer a little too much.
I know.
But second to that, actually no, then it's mascara. Then after, I go in with mascara.
Yeah.
But then after that,
blush. Yeah. If I'm stuck with like, oh, I forgot my makeup bag, like I'm so happy if I have like a red or pink lipstick, so I can just put a little on my cheeks, put a little on my lip.
Or stain
the cheeks,
I need my brow pencil. Because I have very, very sparse brows. Like, if I don't have my brows on, I just look like an alien.
The Tom Ford eyebrow pencil is major.
I just, you know, I was in New York. I bought the, like, this black cherry lip color.
Oh, so
stunning.
Beautiful. Yeah.
And it's so expensive. What, to you, what's like a legitimate price point for lipstick? I mean, what do you consider is a good price point for a good quality lipstick?
Right. I mean, I don't think you should have to spend more than $20 on a lipstick.
Yeah.
I think $20 is a lot of money, and I think you can get great lipsticks. Like, I think you can get great mass lipsticks for sure.
Yeah. Well, they're better now, I feel, than like 10 years ago, right?
For sure. All mass cosmetics have upgraded tremendously. But, I mean, I think $20, if it's a color you're just like dying for, and the consistency just makes you feel like $1,000,000, and the package is really beautiful. I mean, that's what you're paying for.